Hi, and welcome to another video. Armed with a camera and a coffee. Welcome to Crumlin Glen, which is on the outskirts of Antrim, close to Belfast International Airport, and unfortunately no drone footage as it's in a restricted zone. Hello, Crumlin Glen is basically on my doorstep. It's an area that I don't really come to often, which really I should, because by the looks of it, it's an absolute beauty of a glen, where there's quite a lot of history involved in it. So one of the places where we're going to go to now is the Cockle House. So we're gonna, this is alright, we step down here. So sounds like a waterfall coming up, and to be honest with you, I'm not saying there sounds like because I really don't know. But let's go down and have a look. No, maybe we'll go this way. Here. Yeah, I think we're going to go down this way here, because it looks, this is the view for the waterfall. Apologies for the sound, as I haven't got the mic with me today, so let's have a wee look down here. And to be honest with you, this is amazing. This is the waterfall in the background. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if this is an appropriate place, but you have to make sacrifices to get the shot. This is it. Sort of puts me in mind of some of the walk around Glenariff Forest Park. With the fencing, nice wee walk area, and yeah, so very quickly you descend. This is how far up we've come, and literally, what, 1 minute? So we'll go on round a wee bit. You can hear the roars of the aircrafts. It's just maybe, I don't know if you can see in the floor. It's just so I'm just taking a minute here because of the sound of the aircraft. So yep. So just as I was saying, I hope you did pick up the squirrel here. There's a nice wee robin. Quite a lot of wildlife here, as you can imagine. So here we'll go in there. So back down again on the steps, and we'll go. I think this is the Cockle House. Again, it's all new to me, so there's certainly no signs. Nice wee seat here. So I'm just going to take a wee seat and maybe just take in the scenery for a moment or two. So the records does show that settlements can be traced back to 1306 with the church taxation, by the church taxation, and it's also got a linen mill history during the Industrial Revolution. During the Industrial Revolution, Crumlin became known as a mill village, an important mill that was built in 1809, and it helped shape the local economy. It was a major employer in the area. The river running through the glen powered much of the machinery. So it has a historical background, okay, and it can go right back. Again, like the likes of Tardry Forest, this can be sort of this again can be dated back to like 60 million years ago, where the basalt came from. You know, the volcano helped to carve out the glen. The river running apart the mill. Yes, that's the river with the waterfall still running through the village today. Like, so, what is Crumlin Glen meaning? It derives from the Irish word Crumlin, L-Y-N, L-Y-N-N, and in Irish that is Crooked Glen. It's because of the twists and the bends and the just the shape of the glen. Sorry, I've just taken a bit of a coughing fit again, so apologies. But we'll get it sorted. So the little walks here, I mean, they're pretty good. Disability wise, I'm not too sure. So just be careful and mindful when choosing this area, because it's up and down, twisty, uneven, and some steps are maybe not accessible. So that's that wee point given out. The glen itself, as I said earlier, there's quite a lot of wildlife, different species of birds. You can hear them in the background, just over the water. You've got your squirrels, your grey squirrels, and your red squirrels. And that tree may not look much on the camera, but it is absolutely stunning, just on the banks of the river. Yeah, it's very popular with dog walkers, and just young people out for a walk, and you know, maybe some people running, out jogging and stuff like that. So if you are a young person and you decide to come down, just bear in mind that this is these waters, that they're fast enough running, and just be careful with them. So just in here is the lifeline, a throw line. Just due to my time with the search and rescue in Northern Ireland, I always, whenever I come to these things, I always check them, and if they're missing or damaged, I always report it to the councils, the local councils. There's a warning in this not to be swimming in this river because it's fast flowing, and it's also deep in places, and people can get into a lot of bother, you know. So just be very mindful of that there. So this is again, this is a view. I'm just going to check this one here. Yep, it's all intact as well. Well, it's good to see that the young people are not sort of vandalising these. But look at this here, just again spin you around, just look at this tree. I would imagine it's come down in the storms, maybe January 2025, like the whole way right across the river. And I guarantee there's ones that'll try and walk across that there, you know. I just but yeah, so I've been asking in a previous video, where does people, or where would people like to see next, see where to go to. So maybe if you can think of somewhere that you can maybe just throw it in the comments for me, and we'll have a wee look at it, and if it's achievable, we'll do it. I say we, there's only me, but when I say we, I'm including yourselves as well. So there's that's just absolutely amazing. Like many places of this nature, this is Crumlin Glen is also it's the local folklore, where kids remember their nature walks, the waterfall views, and local stories. 1902. The historical fact of 1902 was a meteorite had crashed into a local farm. Locals had reported that they had heard like a sonic boom with a large bang. They discovered that, yeah, it was a meteorite that hit a farm in the local area. Meteorite was taken and brought to London, to the History Museum in London. So, and now it's back on loan, which I don't really understand why it's on loan, but it's back on loan to the museum in Belfast. Surely, if the meteorite hit the Glen in the north of Ireland, then it should belong to the museum here, not in London. But London has took away, examined it, claimed it, but they've put it on loan. These things, if they're on loan, they could be on loan for a lifetime. But the ownership of it still remains with the London Museum. So we're at the bottom of the glen. As I was telling you earlier on about the disability aspect of it, I'm just going to spin you around. So these are the steps that you have to go up to get up to the top of here. And to be honest with you, it's extremely steep and it's sore on the knees. And so you can count on the camera how long it is since I've told you about this, and look at how far we've come up in that very, very short space of time. So that just shows you the incline that we're coming up. Whoa! So yeah, that's the incline. To be honest with you, it took my breath away anyway. So as one of the community green spaces, Crumlin Glen has been restored with better trails, better pathways to walk on, the handrails as we've seen, and maybe a bit of landscaping, taking away what would be classed as a danger. But it's just another example of keeping community green spaces alive and appealing for the local community and visitors alike. So I'm going to leave the video here, and I hope you've enjoyed this one and it hasn't been too boring for you. But if you do find it interesting, please like, subscribe, and most importantly share the video also, as it helps me and it helps promote the channel and bring us to a different level. So once again, thanks until the next time. See you then. I don't know if you can hear the airplane in the background. That's coming from Belfast International Airport. Where from Crumlin to the airport, it's possibly 3 miles, in and around 3 miles, if 3 miles. Belfast International Airport, like any major airport, will connect you to quite a lot of different places around Europe, and some flights beyond Europe. Quite a lot of domestic flights connect Northern Ireland to the rest of the UK and Ireland, the south of Ireland, like Cork. So it's a pretty busy airport, but this is what the point I'm trying to make is, like, from an airport to where we're standing at the minute in a glen like this is within a few miles. So for the day traveller, somebody who's going to come over on a flight, say from somewhere in the UK, come over for a day flight, hire a car, 3 miles, you're down somewhere like this. And this is one of many areas within this area that can be explored. So